My name is Barbara Striegel, and recently I had a horrible experience. My home burnt down and I lost 6 of 9 animals. I saved dogs, birds, and horses, but I lost 4 beautiful dogs and 2 wonderful birds. I didn't know what to do next. The insurance company recommended THD and arranged a representative to call. Within 2 days, all was arranged, and my empty apartment was in the blink of an eye filled with furniture, silverware, vacuum cleaner, pots and pans, and cleaning supplies. The people who came to deliver the furniture were empathetic and kind, and they hugged me before they left, and then I sat on my couch and cried. THD saved me and gave me a breath of home again when I had nothing. Thank you, THD, for all that you did. Sincerely, Barbara Striegel.
To the folks at THD, I've been very remiss in not having sent this note sooner, but I hope that the saying better late than never will apply here. I wanted to take a moment to commend Connie Albright for all the wonderful support she provided my mother and me over the past 14 months. My mother's husband, my stepfather, died in August 2009, and 5 weeks later their house burned, basically to the ground. Needless to say, the past 14 months have been rough for my mother. Connie and several others on your team worked diligently, and sometimes on the weekend and at night, to support my mother and me. We needed temporary housing, furnishings, etc., and Connie did everything in her power to make Mom's life easier. And I must say that at times it was a very challenging process, as the landlord we were renting a house from was less than accommodating. Connie stepped in on numerous occasions to resolve issues for us. Overall, the experience of working with temporary housing director was a great one. As you would expect, I hope our paths do not cross again, but I did want to thank you for all you did to make things easier for my mom. Sincerely, Scott McNeil.
To the folks at THD, I don't have any idea where my grandsons and I would be if it hadn't been for temporary housing and their great staff. Since the beginning of my misfortune, THD has been by my side. Just to name a few, Molly, Amanda, and Kathy have been very helpful. If I've left any names out, I thank you too. My residence is still not livable, and by no means is it safe for my grandsons. There is one who has extreme asthma, and they both have bad allergies. With the help of each of you, we have been able to rest at night and be in an environment that is safe and comfortable. I hope that all of you that have been involved with my situation receive at least a pat on the back for the job well done. Thanks, guys. Sincerely, Paris Brown.
Miss Molly, as I refer to you with all due respect, I want to send you this note to thank you so much for your support in the recent weeks that you provided to me and my family when we were displaced from our home. Your prompt response and caring nature made us feel at ease. I cannot thank you enough for what you did for us. My family and I will never forget this. We will always remember you as Miss Molly, our savior. Thank you again, Pete Torres.
THD, you are one amazing company. My family and I experienced a devastating fire at our home during a very stressful and traumatic time in our lives. We are at the point of asking ourselves, what can happen next? I was living in one state and my children in another when the devastation occurred. THD came in, processed our claim, and quickly placed my family in an extremely nice hotel until they could get more long-term arrangements. A week later, my family was placed in a completely furnished, lavish condo within walking distance from our home. I can't begin to tell you how much this meant to the children, to be able to be in such close proximities to our neighbors. Needless to say, the accommodations and customer service has been absolutely impeccable. If I have to contact someone at 2 p.m. or at 2 a.m., someone is always on hand to be of assistance. You are arguably a role model for all companies to emulate. You have absolutely no idea how much burden has been lifted because of your professionalism and concern. I love you for what you have done for me and my family. Sincerely, Wanda Smith.
Thank you so much, THD. You saved us. We are so grateful to your staff. They truly cared about us and made our lives so much easier. Thank you, Mark and Jennifer Russell.
Dear Temporary Housing Directory, I am blessed to have worked with Kathy Wolford and had her heart, leadership, and special caring for me. Watching your home burn down and losing sentimental, irreplaceable things causes a roller coaster of emotions. The rental property that Kathy helped my family to locate and move into is beautiful. Please know that you've helped me to start my healing with the terrific people working as a team on my behalf. Cora Washam in your office is clearly THD's ambassador of caring anytime that I called. You've done an awesome job serving a special mission purpose. Bless all that you do and please praise these wonderful, dedicated people. All of you have become my family. Thank you for the help to heal. Sincerely, Mildred Sawyer Richards.
Dear THD, I don't know how to even express my sincerest thanks quite enough. My family and I were on vacation when we received a call from a neighbor that our house is on fire. We cut our vacation short to come home and survey the damage, and before even arriving home, we received a call from your company to arrange for a hotel for us to stay in when we arrived. Little did we know how bad the damage to our house was until we arrived. What a blessing it was to know that we were taken care of the night we arrived. Your team helped make sure that we located a rental property that was in our area so that our boys wouldn't have to change schools or be taken away from their everyday activities or sports obligations. It was very apparent that you wanted to make sure and keep things as normal as possible for us, which was so wonderful. I know that this is your business, but in no way did we at any time feel like just a client. We felt like we were being taken care of by family, and I can't tell you how much your kindness, generosity, and sincerity helped make such a horrible situation bearable for our entire family. Thanks to all of you from the bottom of our hearts, Louis and Alyssa Conti.
To the folks at THD, THD is amazing and it's been such a blessing working with them. They took care of us when we really needed their help the most. God bless you, THD. Sincerely, Rick and Laura Jackson.
Thank you so much for your excellent customer service. We love the professional service and attention to detail that we receive from THD. It was such a pleasure working with THD, and it eased our minds during a very rough time. Every single representative that we talked to was empathetic, kind, professional, and detailed, and knew exactly what we needed. I was so impressed, and I can't think of anything that you could do to improve your services. Everything from start to finish was perfectly orchestrated. Thank you. Sincerely, Cindy Luckritz.